It's beginning to feel a lot like winter. It's so fucking cold. I don't dare to put heating on. I'll wait for next year's time, 'cause I'm fucking broke. Phew, okay, good morning, Lamfam. So I want to start the day with the doggies that treat. I'm going to do the cats later. But right now we're going for a walk. And also in the evening it's too dark to play, with the ball catcher thing. And so every afternoon we're going for a walk and they also get to run free. And Dobby is mental about this ball. However, Dobby has used this ball for quite a while now. It has broken. However, I still did not give him a new one. Normally I replace them, but this one's like squeaker. If you squeak it in the right way, let me find it. Like, it does still work. And so I did not replace it, but then yesterday I noticed that he's really fed up with this thing. He's not so enthusiastic about it anymore. And so today it's time for a new ball. The old ones I give them to my sister because her dog, he loves the balls when they're broken. He likes to tear them apart eventually. So that's going to my sister, and then for Dobby I'm going to pick a new one. I'm going for a blue one. So let's give them their treat and Dobby his ball. Ugh, it doesn't smell that good. It smells like this fake artificial plastic smell, when something's new. There. Okay, so number 5. Let me see. Number 5. Oh, it's the last one. Another one at like the edge. I keep ruining them. No, don't break. Come on. Ooh, we have another one of those hamburgers. But now I am curious, like, is this a hamburger as well? Ooh, yeah. So we have 2 other hamburgers. Yeah, you're getting your treats. And so I'm curious, like, when it comes to Dobby, like when it comes down to his hamburger snack or a new bowl, like what is he going to choose? Let's see. Raven, Dobby, good boys. Okay, so Dobby, wait, you can have your snack. Come on, Rondje. Hey, don't steal it. Rondje. Good boy. Okay, Dobby, wait. Eet smakelijk. Okay. He went for the treat, but he's also like very, very interested in the bowl. The bowl came secondly. That surprised me, to be honest. Oh, wait. He didn't eat his snack like fully. He still has the snack in his mouth. Don't forget to swallow the snack, okay? You're a cheater. He's like chewing the snack and he stole the bowl. Come on, that's not fair. Dobby's going crazy with the squeaker. Okay, so we're going for our walk and I'll talk to you when I'm back. Come on. Hi, Yuki. Okay, so I have been looking at this box since we went to IKEA, like a week back or maybe 2. And I'm finally going to put my office chair together, so let's do that. Yuki, you cannot be up there. No. Come on. So it says to not use a knife, like right there. So I'm going to open it on top of here, like really carefully. I don't want to mess up the chair. And if I do that, like on the top and the bottom, I can just, pull that open just by hand. So let's unbox everything that's in here. Also, like, look at the shape of this box. Like, it's pretty weird with the, angle right there. Hey, watch out. I have a knife in my hands. Not a treat. Cats and boxes. But yeah, that's why I wasn't allowed to use a knife. Because if I had, I would just, cut through the back of the office chair. We are starting, don't mind my kitchen setup. We're going to start with the under thing. And we have to attach some wheels to it. So I'm going to do that first. Okay, so that's the little roller thing. Then next I have to put this thing in there, like in the hole. Just like that. Also, Yuki is still exploring the box. Then next I have to find like the thing that you sit on. I just had to secure this thing with like 2 of these long bolts and then 2 of the smaller ones. This thing's pretty heavy, but that's done too. And then next I have to attach that to like the headrest, which I'm still nervous about because, oh my god, I know that the cats are going to use this as a scratching post, which is a shame. Yeah. I'm still thinking about like a way around it. I will think about it some more and then I will come back to that. So let's put like the back on the bottom. Okay, so that's done too. And then the last step is just attaching the armrests. Yeah, and that's it. So you have to like put this thing on the like bottom part. But I think I'm just going to attach the armrests first because that means less bending down, which I like. Raven, Toby, hi. So that's what the chair looks like, and I'm seriously debating to just keep one of the armrests just off. Because in the store I noticed that like it is a little bit snug, and do I want that right now? Or do I just want it a little bit more, yeah, fat friendly? I think like maybe I'm going to attach it, but I am keeping it in my mind that if I end up like not liking it yet, that I just keep like one of the armrests off. That is just fine. Yeah, so for now I'll put it up like really quick and see how that feels. Okay, so it is a little bit snug, but it's not... Hey! No, don't do that. It is a little bit snug, but it's not too bad. Like the indent of my leg, it's not too bad. So I think I'm just going to keep it this way for now. I still really love the way that it sits, or how it sits. Finally, I can get rid of that stupid box. And also, oh my god, I had to yawn. I'm a little bit tired. Also, there was something about turning this thing. Like, yeah, I have to see what that's about, but I'm going to do that later. For now, I'm just going to take a breather and do some relaxing. And also, I'm really, really thirsty, so I'm going to drink a little bit of water. Going to get rid of this stuff. Maybe I'm going to keep that one. And yeah, that's it for my office chair. Today's packet is going to be this one, because I think this is too crowded. So let's see what's in here, and also let's give the cats their treat. And let me also get a backup treat. In case they have another one of those like weird things that they don't really care for. I always have these ones, they love their Temptations. And I'm also going to test out the new chair. So let's see how that sits. And there's already some white hairs on there. But yeah, that's unavoidable with 3 cats that are mostly white. Hi, Pistache. Come on. Okay, so what I do notice instantly also... I'm sweating. Yeah, what I do notice is that when I move the chair, I hear this sound. Hey guys, don't fight. So yeah, this crackling sound, which I do have to pay attention to when I record. I don't want to have that, you know, have to cut that out all the time or have to redo it. So do you hear the sound? It's because of like the plastic thing that's on the floor. But yeah, I'd rather have that thing on the floor with the with the noise. I don't want to ruin my floor anymore than that it already has. So let me put my hair down and let's see what's in this baggie, like today's earrings. Okay, so for today's earrings, we have 2 little candy canes. So let me put them in. Hey. Don't play with the earrings. No. Number 1. Number 2 in reverse. Hey. Don't steal your treats. Okay, I'm going to put these in the background because Mister is too tempted by the Temptations. Come on, also get your butt off the camera. So this is what they look like. Let's open the advent calendars. Do you see, like this is where I made a noise during talking and then I have to do it all over again. So let's see what's in the cat advent calendars. That was take 2. Number 5. It's at the bottom, right here, as with the dog calendars. And in it is... it's those like little square treats. Okay, ooh, so I have them all here. Let's see if they want to eat them today. Do you want a treat? Do you like it? Okay, so I think they like this one a little better than the ones that I had yesterday and the day before that. Do you want a treat? Is it good? Pistache, come on, let me get it. It's too big. Come on, let me help you a little bit. He prefers it for me to cut it or break it into smaller pieces. For Yuki, I also have to, you know, divide it into smaller pieces because of like his missing back teeth or his molars. Molars, I like that word. It's a good word. Molars. Do you want some? No. I gave him like 2 or 3, so let's see if he's going to eat them. So yeah, it's very clear to me that Yip Yip likes these ones the most out of all cats. he's like, yeah, it's fine, give me another one. And then since it's the 5th today, like it's Sinterklaas, I want to make a little treat for that. So that's what we're going to do next. Oh my god, something that I've really missed. This chair can go back. I really missed just laying back in a chair or like on my couch and then just cuddling with the cats. So that's like the biggest plus, I think, of this chair. Yeah, did you miss it too? Like, I'm too big for them to be able to sit on my lap. Like, it's uncomfortable for me and the cats. I have this couch that I can, you know, put the leg part up and then they can sit on my lap. But I don't sit in the living room very often. So I spend most of my time in my bedroom. And after that, I spend most of my time like in the kitchen, the studio and outside when I walk the dogs. And so this is a little, or no, this is a huge, nice addition to be able to just sit back and relax, because this is really, really comfortable, and just be able to just, I don't know, like when I edit or when I am in the middle of some crafts or whatever, that I can just sit down, take one of the cats and just, you know, cuddle for a little bit. I'm really, really excited, super stoked about that. Pistache loves to cuddle and I love to cuddle him like in his little toe beans. I don't know. I love cuddling you in your toe beans. They're so cute. And so soft. Yeah, I really miss this. But don't ruin my chair, okay? If you ruin my chair, we cannot do this anymore. I have to buy a new one, and those things are expensive. I don't have the money to buy like one of those chairs every month. So yeah, let's get into making those Sinterklaas treats. I'm going to make some kruidnoten. So today it's Sinterklaas, so happy Sinterklaas. Although if you do not live in the Netherlands, you probably do not celebrate it. Although in different countries they do have different dates for something that's similar to this. And I think that Christmas, the whole Santa thing around it, I think that was derived from all the versions that we have over here in Europe, like Sinterklaas. Because Christmas in the basics, of course, is a Christian celebration. So yeah, if you do celebrate, happy Sinterklaas or whatever celebration you guys celebrate. So I'm going to make some kruidnoten, which you probably have seen me buy and eat in the past month. This is what they look like. I'm not going to make the chocolate version, just a normal one. And this is just a ready-to-go box. It only needs some water. I have done like a full tutorial also with recipe on my channel before, but I'm sure that if you want to know how to make these, if you just type in this with recipe, you'll find countless recipes for it. So let's make some kruidnoten. There's 2 packets in here. I'm only going to make one of them. I'll just keep the other one for, I don't know, maybe when I'm at Stefan's or maybe with my nephews one day in December. Let's grab a bowl. I'm also not going to go professional with this. I just want to make some kruidnoten and have some fun. So mixing it by hand, stuff like that. So let's dump this into the bowl. Then it says that we need 2 tablespoons of water. So that's number 1 and that's number 2. And just a little bit extra just to be sure. Oh my god, I'm really bad at following recipes. And then I have to just mix this with a spoon. So let's do that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to come together, so let me just mix it by hand and yeah, just mix it until it forms a dough. So this is what the dough looks like, and no way that I was able to do this by spoon, so I'm happy that I just switched over to mixing by hand. Next, I have to roll it out until it's like this string of about like 40 centimeters. And of course, because I'm so good at following recipes, I didn't do that. So basically it said like roll it until it's like 40 centimeters. Then divide it into little strings of like about 8 centimeters, and I was like, I just basically have to divide the whole dough into 8 pieces, and so I made 2 bowls, divided them and divided them again. So I have 8 pieces right here, and it says that out of every one of these pieces you should make or should be able to make about 7 kruidnoten. So I'm going to just divide these up further into 7 pieces each. Also, the doggies, they love the smell. Of course. So I made a little tiny roll. This is what you should have done like in the beginning, but I am doing it like I'm cutting in at this step. So I made a little tiny roll. I divided it into 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my like example roll, and I'm going to roll the rest just like that so that I know where to cut and how big the little string thing has to be. So let me do that times 7, and let me cut them into pieces too. So I have all these tiny little pieces right here. I only have to do like the last one. And I'm going to divide these, or no, not divide them. I'm going to roll them into little balls, place them on some parchment paper. Oh my god, during editing this drives me crazy. Like, I know a lot of words, but then when I'm filming, I just, I can't remember the words, or they're stuck in my head or my throat, they don't want to come out right. Yeah, it's pretty irritating and annoying, but yeah, let me lay them out on like a baking sheet, and that's about it. So I'm halfway through, and forming all the little balls was going, or is going, to take more time than I was expecting it to. And since this is meant for like one baking sheet of like a normal oven, I'm going to divide it into two baking loads, because I do have a little oven, like a smaller one. So I'm just going to dump them on there. I'm not going to, place them neatly. I'm just going to throw them in there and make sure that there is some space between them. Like I said, I just want to have some fun. Not everything has to be perfect. So let's place them all on the baking sheet. I'm going to bake them on 175 degrees Celsius for, let's see what this thing says, 10 to 15 minutes. I'll set a timer, pop them in the oven, hope they don't burn, and make the other little spheres. Also, in the meantime, I'm watching this show. I think it's called Mayfair Witches. Yeah, I am watching it still. Like, this is the second season. It is weird. It's kind of good. And I just had to find something in the meantime of like waiting for Stranger Things. But just wanted to put in my 2 cents there. I do like the supernatural, witchy kind of like dragon, sci-fi, fantasy, history. All just put together in one show, like Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, Stranger Things, Vampire Diaries, just stuff like that. I really do enjoy that. So this is how they turned out. I think they're a bit too like round. So with the next ones, I made a little ball out of it and then I just pressed it down a little bit. I'm going to see if that works better. But these ones are ready. I'm going to transfer them to a cold plate. I'm going to cover them with like one of my fly net things so that they're safe for flies and for hungry doggies. Yeah, I'm talking about you. So let's see if the second batch comes out better, like better shaped. So the second batch is done too, and this looks a little bit better than the ones before. They're not as round, they're flattened out a little bit. So I'm going to put them on the plate with the others too. Let them cool off, and that's it for the kruidnoten. That's going to be a nice snack for, I don't know, today, maybe tomorrow, or whenever I want to. Also, Dobby is doing his weird pose again, like... Dobby, are you okay? Are you okay, Dobby? Dobby, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Dobby? Yeah, okay. I just tasted one, like the taste is there. They do taste like kruidnoten, but the insides are still a little bit soft, so they have to harden up. So let's wait for a bit. So for the celebration that we're going to have, like with family, we all had to bring a present, because basically what we're going to do is Secret Santa, but then for Sinterklaas. And so everyone just brings a present, and then during our get together, we just swap presents all the time until everyone has a different present than the one that they brought with them. So my present is just like these 2 little games. It's called Roll a Gingerbread Man. I think it speaks for itself. You just roll your dice, and then with every number you roll, you get to place a piece into like the mold. And then you just see whichever one finishes the gingerbread man first. Hi. And then secondly, I'm going to gift this little set. It's a cookie cutter set for making a gingerbread house. I like the shape of like the base of the house. It's very similar to a base. Like when I first made my own gingerbread house, this was the shape that I used. And I just cut it out of carton and then I traced it with a knife. And I found something that looks very similar like the one that I made. And yeah, so I bought this as a present. I also have this one for myself. And I'm going to wrap this up so that I can take that with me. And I think, because it's a little hard to see what this is, I'm going to like add a little note to this one saying that it's like a cookie cutter set for making a gingerbread house. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So this is what it looks like. I am very happy with it. Just a cute little present. I'm going to work some more on my Christmas cards because I want to finish them so that I can take them with me. Also, I'm almost forgetting to put Evil Santa from number 4 to number 5. So let's do that too. like that. I was already like settling down for the night, and then I remembered, yeah, would be nice to just also show my head, just to say goodbye. So yeah, I put my clothes back on, put my earrings back in, which by the way, this one's getting easier, so that's good. Thank you so much for watching this Vlogmas video. I really do appreciate it. So I will be back on Monday. I'm going to take like the weekend off, like I said in the previous video. So yeah, I'll hopefully see you then. And again, thank you for watching this video. Bye, Lamfam.
You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets so lonely. Now I see violet